Hello student, this video is related to the class 7 English literature. Now today we are going to be discuss about the questions answers of the poem A Night with a Wolf. As you are seeing the questions answers, I already has provided you the PDF of it, so you just be considered carefully the full one. The first question is, what three things does the storyteller mention to show that danger was close at hand on the night when he was lost? What was that? I already has discussed you the poem fully with you. So today I am going to be discuss the question answer of it. The answer of the first question is wild man, wolf in the forest, and bears in the bush. The first one, who was the first one? That is a wild man. The second, wolf in the forest. And the third one is bears in the bush. What was the question? What three things does the storyteller mention to show that danger? What he want to ask? Danger was close at hand on that night, on the night when he was lost. जिस दिन वो खो गया था, जो ऑथर खो गया था, उसने किस डेंजरस थिंग को इंडिकेट किया या फील आउट किया? द फर्स्ट वन वाज वाइल्ड मैन, wolves in the forest, and the third is bears in the bush. Second question is, what were the two things that protected him from the rough weather? What were two things that protected him from the rough weather? What's the answer? The two things that protected him were, first one was large branches of tree, second is sheltering rock. The first one is large branches of tree, बड़ी बड़ी branches जो tree थी उसने उसको बचाया, and the second is sheltering rock. Sheltering rock ने उसको safe किया. The third question is, little one, we not frightened. What do you think that thing had alarmed the night? Why this line? What's the author want to be alarmed to the child? The answer of this question is, the child got alarmed when he heard that his father and wolf spent the long night together, sheltering side by side, hiding from the bad weather. He want to be alarmed about the things what was happened with the author, like when he spent a full night with the wolf. That's he want to be indicate to his father. Indicate to his son. That's only the things that's the author as a father want to be alarmed to his child. Question number D. Quote the lines in which the father tells the child that it is safer to be inside the house rather than outside it on a stormy night. Quote the line in which the father, here we want to indicate the line where the father want to be tell to the child that the house is better than house is a better place, nothing more than that. Yeah, nothing any other. What's the line was that? Darling, kiss me in payment. Hark how the wind is roaring. Father's house is a better place when the stormy rain is pouring. It's the last paragraph of the poem. As you're seeing here, it's the last paragraph of the poem. That's line. These lines says that the father want to indicate to his child, as in a stormy night we should not be gone outside. Now the next question is related to the question to have a where you are seeing four lines. The first the lines are, little one, come to my knee, hark how the rain is pouring over the roof in the pitch dark night, and the winds in the woods are roaring. Have a first question for this line. The first question is, who is the speaker here and who is the little one? Who is the speaker here? We already has known about it. Who is the speaker here? The author. Where Taylor is the speaker here, and his son Hush is the little one. Okay. Have a second question. What does the speaker bring to the little one's attention? What does the speaker bring to the little one's attentions? What does the thing? The father bring the child's attention toward the pouring rain, extremely dark, a moonless night, and roaring wind. What's the father want to bring attention for his child? That was the things. The first one, pouring rain, extremely dark, a moonless night, and roaring wind. That's he want to indicate to his child. The next question is, do you think the winds can actually roar? With the figure of speech, which figure of speech is being used here in order to talk about the winds? When I was discussing you with the chapter that at the time of explaining you this paragraph, I told you about the figure of speech. The same question he want to be asked it. Do you think the winds can actually roar? Actually, we can't say this thing. The winds can be roar, but if the word is indicating to the figure of speech, then it's have some meaning. Okay, so which figure of speech is being used here in order to talk about the wind? That's where I'm going to be tell you. Just see the answer of this question. Roar is a sound of animal, but some of time it's used as present as a figure of speech. I am again repeating the answer of the first question of the same one. Do you think the winds can actually roar? What you will write as an answer? Roar is a sound of animal, but some of time it's used as presents as a figure of speech. What's the next one? Which figure of speech is being used here in order to talk about the winds? Answer is, in these lines, writer also used this word as a metaphor figure of speech. Which figure of speech we can see here? That is a metaphor figure of speech we can see in this line. May you all know about the metaphor figure of speech. It was the old one concept, so I am not explaining you this one. This B have a four lines. The first one is his bat for praised against me. Each of us mourned the other. Each of us felt in the stormy dark. That beast and the man was brother. His bat for pressed against me. Each of us mourned the other. Each of us felt in the stormy dark. That beast and man was brother. Our first question of this is, who is the speaker talking about in these lines? Have an answer. In these lines, the speaker is talking about wolf or beast. E-A-S-T. In these lines, the speaker is talking about wolf or beast. किसके बारे में बात कर रहा है? वुल्फ के बारे में बात कर रहा है एज अ बीस्ट की तरह. The next question is, who is he speaking about? What is he speaking about? क्या बात कर रहा है वो? Have an answer is, he is speaking about that he and wolf became friend and or brother to support each other in that stormy dark night. The stormy dark night, in such a stormy dark night, he and wolf became friends or the brother who are supporting to each other. Became friend or brother to support each other. Now just see the question number 3. Explain the line that beast and the man was brother. How you will write the answer of such line, or how you will explain it? In this line, beast is a wolf and a man is the author. Both were suffering with the problem of storm, but they supported in that stormy night and became brother. I'm again repeating my word in this line. In this line, beast is a wolf and the man is the author. Both was suffering with the problem of storm, but they supported in that stormy night and became brother, or just behaving like a brother. Now just see the discuss of the question. Discuss question. Do you think that feeling of hostility can be overcome when people are faced with a common problem? Give reason of your answer. Can you think of any such example of a bond of friendship formed during time of danger and difficulties? As is a very simple example that we can write for it. That's we are seeing in a present time. That is a COVID problem or the cholera problem. That's the same thing we can see here right now. In such kinds of environment, all the public, all the countries just become friend and just try to be help to each other. That's the best example for it. Whenever we are in a danger, just and if they are the two different types of person who are living together on that stormy time, they want to be support to each other, and we should do it. Okay, just see the answer how you will write it. Yes, feeling of hostility can be overcome when people are faced with a common problem, because they have the mutual motive of staying safe. Why? Because they want to be safe, or they have a mutual motive of staying safe. Example, I am not indicate any example for it. That's you can write yourself. Any examples you can indicate in the, I already has told you about the COVID. You also will write as an example here, or any example which was indicate or are related to your own life, that you can write here. The next is read to appreciate. What is this? Here they are talking about one figure of speech that is the alliteration. What's the meaning of the alliteration? When in a same line there are the similar types of words, or the word that will start with the same letter. If we can see such kinds of words or repeating words in a same line, that is indicating the alliteration figure of speech. What's we are indicate? That's indicate is alliteration figure of speech. As you are seeing here, here is a line where the wild man watched and waited. Here we can see there are the 4 times the word that which have a W letter in, repeating continuously. That's why in this line we can we choose, or we can indicate that here in this line there is a alliteration figure of speech. Now it's have a first question is read the poem once again and find other example of alliteration. Just I'm telling you what's the answer of it. Even you just be try to find out yourself firstly. Okay, then you matched with it. The first line is blending the pops of the pine tree's roof. Second line is stunned and frisked and blinded. Third line is what beast and man were brother. That beast and man were brother. Fourth line is fourth in the wild wet morning. Maybe there will be another one more line in this poem. That's you just try to find out yourself, and if you are unable, just ask me in the comment box. Now just see the question number 2. Here are some pair of words begin with the same sound add another word to each pair of to make meaningful phrase. Your words should begin with the same sound as the other two words. Okay, so that's I just show you the I'm not much explaining you this question have nothing to be explained, just I wrote the answer one by one and you just indicate and hear me carefully. A have answer woman, B have answer teammates, C teenagers, D favors, F-A-V-L-E-S, favors, E faces, F-A-C-E-S, F smiles, G sisters, H adults, I nurses, J technicians. Now you may understand it well. Thank you.